Pizza Frog. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. We are in the Man TGX XXL. And we are going to run over. We actually are in some strange city in Finland. Those of you who live there will not feel that it's so strange. Oh, I've been moved to a... Oh, no! I hate when they do that. Oh, I wanted to come back. I went all the way into Norway, and I wanted to drive back, and the update reset my location. That really sucks. That's the one thing that I don't like about this game. It's like, now I'm back in Czechoslovakia again. Or Poland. Not a huge deal, but still a little bit aggravating. I didn't want to be here. I wanted to drive back. That was such a pretty drive. Gosh dang it. Oh well, what are you going to do? Cry about it all day? Let's move on. I don't know, it just does. Now, can you fix your truck? You probably can't. I would think you'd be able to fix your truck at your home, but I don't know. So anyway, I guess we're back in Czechoslovakia, or, I mean, Poland. We're back in Poland. No, it's just Poland. Straight up Poland. Warsaw. We had a, can I just travel to Uppsala? Alright, well, we're back in Warsaw, in Poland. Okay, whatever. Can't fix my truck here, so I'm going to have to go find a mechanic, I guess. There should be one nearby. I can't remember any of my controls because it's been so long since I've played. There we go. There's a now, is that a mechanic shop? I can't tell. So up and to the right. Alright, good enough. Well, I did a wedding this weekend, and or last weekend, and the videographer was from Poland. He was from Warsaw, actually. Oh yeah, totally. He's been in the country for, I think he said 8 years or 7 years, and came as an exchange student and just loved it, so he stayed. You know, he's married and has 2 kids, and he's a videographer. But I thought that was pretty cool. Real nice guy named Chris. I'm sorry, what? An invisible cape, like Harry Potter, or like Alucard, yeah, it'd be nice. Hey Ryan, would you mind getting me a glass of ice water, please? I'd really appreciate it. Oh, I'll never get out of here. Renault. Ah, perfect, my opportunity. I'm going to slip out while he's still causing a little bit of a traffic jam, but at least I got out. What'd you say, Ryan? Ryan is playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And it literally is a symphony of night music. It really does have probably one of the most amazing... I mean, Skyrim is the only one that tops it, really. Those crying, sorrowful tones of Dracula music. But seriously, they took... On that game, they took it seriously. They really did. And it's just an incredible, incredible soundtrack. If you've never heard the Castlevania Symphony of the Night soundtrack, it's... For me, it's like... It's probably... Well, definitely the best soundtrack of the PlayStation 2. Or PlayStation, I mean. It was a PlayStation 1 game. It was way ahead of its time. It was one of the first games really to use like a full instrumental score for its... Because, you know, like Nintendo and stuff, they had the... It was all... Because it was on cartridge, it was all, you know, digitized music, so they had FM synthesizers, and you'd write the tunes for the FM synthesizer, and then it would play back on the game through the cartridge, but it wasn't an actual recording of music. And so when the PlayStation came out, it had a CD-ROM system. You could actually play real music, but a lot of the games used it. That was back in the day when having a CD-ROM on your computer was a big deal. They you know, would label it a multimedia computer. It's like, you know, it's like 4K now. It's like, who has anything that can actually do 4K? But we have 4K TVs, but it's a huge deal. You gotta have 4K. Not yet. You really, it's nice, but
I'm actually gonna upgrade to a 4K.
Yeah, Ryan's upgrading to 4K. Now that the video games are starting to support it, it's worth it. My monitor is only 1080, so
And you don't really have any,
I don't have a 4K monitor.
systems that go into 4K.
Yeah, I mean, well, all these PC games support 4K. Most of them do, but you have to really beefy computer. And I don't. I have good enough to play the games at 1080.
Was it like 1800 times?
No, it's 4000 by whatever the resolution. I'm not sure what the resolution is, but it's just a higher resolution. So we need to get. Why I'm not.
I'm trying to remember the multiplication numbers for the time.
I didn't need the configurator. I need the repair. We need to service the truck. All right, this sucks. I wanted to be up. Well, let's see if we can pick up a job to Norway. How are we doing on gas? I've got. Oh, we should be able to put the steering wheel up and down now. Let's check that out because this is a new feature. Let's see, F4, G and V. Oh yeah. You can tilt the steering wheel now so you can actually see all your gauges when you're driving. That's great. They've been needing to do that forever. What I love about this company is that when they do it for one game, they do it for the other one. We got almost a full tank of gas. So, what's in Poland? Nice high-paying. This is probably to Oslo. Well, we were in I think. Yeah, Stavanger is where we were. And I wanted to go back there again because it was so pretty, but it's not taking us there. We can go to Frankfurt.
Just got some ice cream from the ice sheet.
Deutschland. We could go to Sweden. That might be a fun short drive, and then we'll see if we can pick another freight up from Sweden to Norway.
Doesn't this game look great running in 60 frames per second?
Mm-hmm. Every game looks great at 60 frames a second, Ryan. Poland. These are all like within the city.
You can only fix old games.
I guess we'll go to Oslo. What the heck? Though this would be. Whoa, it's a little personal there. Yeah, we can go to Oslo. That's the best paying job, and it's also the best dollars per mile. So, set GPS. So let's go pick this thing up. It'll give us a longer episode too, which I know you guys like. So. I really haven't been playing much aside from when I record. I've just got too many games that I'm playing now, and then also with real life setting in, my wife's been gone for about a month and a half now. It's getting a little crazy. Thankfully, some ladies from our church offered to come over and help, and so they are helping me get caught up on my laundry, helping me get caught up on my cleaning. They've been I thought this was oops, divided highway. I am screwed. Well, I got this lane at least, so we're gonna. No, you okay? I'll go. Thank you. Didn't mean to do that, but I appreciate it. But anyway, it's the church has a ministry where they help people that need help cleaning, and I was like, my pastor was like, "Is there anything that you need?" And I said, "Well, I asked my kids what they need, and they said a mom." I said, "Well, I can't do that right now. That's not going to happen." But I mean, I'd love that, but it ain't happening. So they said, well, he's like, well, what else could you do? I said, I have a pile of laundry down my basement that's the size of a car, and my house is a mess. And I've been trying to keep it clean, but we started off behind the 8 ball here because it's been years of being a mess. And so these ladies came over today, and they cleaned my kitchen and started helping us. I mean, we work too, but they're kind of teaching me how to get around the kitchen now. They rearranged it a little bit better. Like, hey, this needs to be this needs to be this. You can, things that I just didn't know. Like, I had a whole bunch of canned food that had gone bad, and like the cans were like splitting. I didn't even know they were in there. They were like back in the back of our cupboards. And she's like, you can't keep these back here. You need to keep them up where you can see them so that they're there. So when it's time to make them, you can make them. Like you don't forget that you have them. Because otherwise, obviously it's spoiled food and you can't use it. So I was like, I didn't know that. And so now I know. Sorry, haven't been a housewife before, so now I'm learning. So it was a good day. But they are coming back tomorrow, so I figured out, I was looking at different things I could play. I was like, I could do World of Tanks. I did that last night, though. World of Warships, not really in the mood. Kind of got a headache, so those games make those headaches worse, those aiming games. Played a lot of Half-Life this weekend. I was kind of in the mood to do the farm sim, but not quite enough to do it. So the farm sim will be coming up in tomorrow. That'll be the next thing that I record. So that'll be tomorrow night, maybe, or Wednesday night, whatever. I have a chance to record next. But tonight I figured I'd do one trip on Euro Truck Simulator and a trip on American Truck Simulator. And we have the new patch where you can adjust the wheel, and there's a whole bunch of new things. I'm not sure exactly what, but looks good to me. So, all right, so let's go ahead and enter into the shop. And we are going to pick up that. This is one of our DLC loads. This is the driller, or drilling rig. That other big tube load was another one. These are a little bit more difficult to tow because they're freaking huge.
Why would anyone use anything besides the throwing knife? So gonna kill me.
You a throwing knife killer, Ryan?
Just watch.
Ryan likes to chuck the throwing knives. Oh, yeah, wow. Those use hearts, though, don't they? But it takes very little.
Hard per thing, though.
Yeah, like where the other weapons use like multiple hearts. There it is, the Power VT. That is I think that's a drilling rig. All right. Oops. Oh, I guess I way missed that one. Alright, so let's take a view around the truck. I don't remember how to get my beacons going. But it wasn't that key. Is he loaded? Somehow I disconnected them and now I'm not connected anymore. Oops. Okay, so it's not that one. I gotta figure out which one this is. Nope, it's one of these keys. There we go. Okay, G17. It's been, like I said, it's been so long since I've done this. Cool. And also, I want to take the high beams off. Oh, that's high. Okay, and these are, oops, nope. Arthur. Okay, so the lights, the regular lights are just on here. And what's our speed restriction? 70 kilometers an hour, unfortunately, is the speed restriction, so it's going to be a little bit of a longer trip. But there's our driller. Love this truck. I like the cabin on this truck. It's simple. I still like the DAF better, though. The DAF is still my favorite truck. We are going to buy another... I don't know. We got other trucks we need to take a look at, though. There's several that I haven't bought. Oh, yeah, the DAF XF, the older model DAF, got an overhaul. Apparently they went through and updated a lot of the textures and just made it a lot nicer looking inside. So that's pretty cool. Whoa. So we have a 70 kilometer an hour limit with this trailer. We could probably go a little bit over, but if you want to play the game like they probably really do in real life, whenever you have an oversized trailer, you have restrictions on what you can do. So there's like speed restrictions, there's times a day that you can travel, though this game does not simulate that. You can travel any time of the day with this game, so they don't put restrictions on it. What are you going to do? Yeah, I was so sad because it was such a pretty drive to Stavanger, or whatever it was that we went, and then we're skunked now. Huh?
I got the those relic things.
He's not turning.
The holy symbol look.
Yeah, he is. Okay, we're going to pull out.
Dead.
I forgot the downshift. Yes, Ryan. You got a holy symbol?
Protection while underwater.
Holy symbol, Batman! Okay, look out. Come on. Starting to start my truck in 6th gear. It's probably not good. Considering I've only got 10 gears. Though the RPMs are They're nice. Did you say, Ryan?
Nice.
The RPMs are nice. Sweet RPMs, dude. All right. 50 kms an hour is the speed limit right now. So we got a little bit of a ferry boat ride in there too. I think I slept. I don't remember now. Gosh, I don't know. I didn't. That's not good. Hopefully we'll be able to make it to our marker, which is the ship, before I have to go to sleep. I don't know if I'm going to or not. So now we're going to Oysten. That's where the ships are, I think. Like I said, this trip should be, the ship crossing should be our sleepy time. I should probably get over. Still 50 kilometers an hour? Yep, we sure are. Setting the cruise control at 50. Gotta watch our speed. We got a photo radar. Boy, I'm happy to be playing this game again. It does bring me joy. Oh, we do have 13 speeds. Okay. So, we're good. I thought this was a 10 speed, but I was wrong. Alright, so we can close our route advisor down here. We need to check back eventually and see how we're doing, because, like I said, we're going to get sleepy. What time of the day is it? 6:57 in the afternoon, so it's going to go into nighttime. We have 28 hours, 26 hours to getting there. And we have, whoops, you're punching fish heads? What? Ryan's fighting fish head cannons. What's weird is they were skulls in the other game. They're fish heads in this one. Let's see here. We have to be there in we have 48 hours left, so we got some time. Though the boat ride is going to take some time too, so I don't know. We'll see. It's going to take us longer going 70 kilometers an hour, so those we have to be careful. But we do need to stop and sleep once we run out of time here, or once we run out of drive time. It's weird. They reset me back to Poland, but they didn't reset my sleep clock. It's like, what? That sucks. I guess it's... Not that I don't want to be in Poland, don't get me wrong, but I was enjoying that Norway trip. That was really pretty, going to Stavanger. So we're going to have to see if we can get some local freights when we get up there that go somewhere. I want to kind of explore all of Norway, see all the cities and stuff. Now we're changing routes. Looks like we're going to get on the some other route here. Some route. Because we're going to go towards Gdansk. Which, is that Denmark? Is Dansk Denmark? That kind of would make sense, like Dansk. Dansky. Maybe, probably not, though. It's probably a city. I'm just making stuff up. Sorry. I have no idea. It's probably not. I suppose we could push it to 75 kilometers an hour. Okay, nah. Yeah. It's going to be a really long trip at 70. But I guess you probably, like I said, with the oversized load, you probably need to follow the allowable limits. I was at church on Sunday, and I didn't play this Sunday. I'm on next week, but the guitar player that was there, he's an older guy. His name's Rick, and super nice guy. And he's got this pretty old looking Les Paul. So I was talking to him on Sunday. I'm like, hey man, that's a pretty sweet guitar. You know, like what? Tell me the story. You know, and he's like, well, this is actually a '73 Les Paul. It's the year I was born. I was born in '73, so it's 40. I'll be 43 years old. It's a 43-year-old guitar, and He's like, yeah, I got this when I was a teen. I actually say he's used a paper route and saved up for it and bought it when he was 16 years old. So I was like, that's really cool. So it's an actual 73 Les Paul purchased, you know, like by the original owner. I was like, dude, that's incredible. And it's like in mint condition. He has taken such good care of that guitar.
Everything's purchased like that. I might be getting an entrance contest that they have. It's like a Mosin giveaway.
A Mosin, like Mosin Agat?
Yeah, it's the first one's a mint condition original. I think it's like a 19 something or other Mosin. Like all factory parts on it still.
All factory parts.
All the same model numbers. So
Oh, wow, that's cool.
the second, that's the first prize.
What year?
I don't remember. It's mid-World War.
Mid-World War II?
It's either pre-World War II or mid-World War II.
Oh, that's really cool, Ryan.
But then the second prize is this awesome knife that's like everyone loves. And then the third prize is 1 ounce of Nazi silver.
Oh,
Silver
weird.
boat.
I don't know if I would want the Nazi silver. I'd be a little uncomfortable
Now,
with
when
that.
you go to California and sell it to the pawn stop.
You just- well, no, they're not in they're in Los Angeles or Las Vegas. I mean,
California.
this is Hitler's silver.
Yeah, silver was found in the U-boat.
That's crazy. So it's actually like silver coins that are or silver like silverware.
Silver. Well, I don't know what kind of silver it is. Only it's an ounce of silver. Ounce worth of silver. Ounce
Oh, it's only an ounce?
It's an ounce of silver that was owned by the Nazis. So.
That's crazy and
It was
creepy.
on an underwater U-boat, so.
The Mosin Agat would be awesome. I don't even know if I would fire it because it's you'd want it to be a collector's item. I mean, the Mosins aren't worth a ton of money because there's a lot of them, but one that's all original probably would bring a lot higher price if it's got the proper paperwork. No, I know. We have a Mosin. Actually, Mark sold it, didn't he? Oh, he still has it? I thought he was going to sell it. What did you say? It's a piece of crap?
Yeah, it's so worn down.
Yeah, it's pretty beat down.
It's lost over. It's like way less accurate now.
Really?
The shots go everywhere. The barrels over.
It's got a-
That thing's been in use since like a year or two after World War II.
Yeah. That sucks to hear that's falling apart.
Well, that's what guns do.
Yeah, they do. Uh-oh. Thankfully, I was going the speed limit. And it drops here.
Backdashing is faster.
Box slosh! And that ends the construction zone, so we should be able to go back up to 70. Set the cruise control. And off we go on our merry way to the port city of Gdansk. Gdansk! Come on, Gdansk! Little Euro music for you there. Do you guys? I don't know if you guys ever remember. What was it? Homestar Runner? Was that the name of the website? When the cheat did his techno dance. He's like, the system. Or no, it wasn't the cheat. It was, yeah, Strong Bad. The system is down. The system is down. The It's so funny. He's like, let me show you how to make techno music. That was back when Flash was a thing. We still use Flash a bit, but it's a dying protocol. Whoa, almost. Speaking of dying, I was drinking water. And my non-centering steering wheel is about to just trying to kill me. All right, what do we got here? Signs about things in other languages. Yeah, we're turning right to Gdansk on the A1 freeway. A1 is all over Europe, it looks like. Oh no, I didn't give myself enough room. Don't hit the sign, but keep it close. I know, they're like, the bloody zombie. I'm not gonna make it. Ah, fail. Mirror off. Knock the mirror off. Rip the lights off. Sorry. That is the hardest intersection, and it's at almost every country entrance exit. They need to widen that just a hair. As I drive off the road. It's my amazing skills. Which guy? Owl Knight?
Yeah, he has the owl. Kill him.
Oh, poor owl.
Kill the owl first.
Yeah, forget the guy. Oh, I almost was over revving. I wasn't paying attention because Ryan was talking to me. I'm just kidding, Ryan. It wasn't your fault. Well, I'm in a bind now. I switched to... Hang on. Yes, Ryan. The bloody zombie? It is over the top. The first time I saw it, I was like, ew! The dude basically splits in half and all his blood comes spurting out. For those of you that haven't played the Castlevania games, they're kind of violent. Not like Grand Theft Auto violent, though. Alright, let's see. So we're gonna...
What's the difference between violence and gore? They're gore.
Alright. Ding!
These weapons are the best.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
They're so fast. Getting 4 hits in by the same speed that a normal sword gets one.
And we are back on the road again. How am I doing? Getting close to sleepy time. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I forgot. This is in military time. Or 24-hour clock, or UTC, or whatever you call it. Universal Time Clock.
Which part of the world uses that?
All of it.
Military?
Except for North America.
Canada doesn't use it.
No, Canada doesn't use it either. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If, I think all European countries use it. I don't know. Oops, that was really dumb. There we go. Saved it. Let's take a look at the map. Because I think... No, I got a long way to go. We're about halfway down the road that we needed to go down. Here I go again on my own. So we're going to stop at the next gas station, which is about probably an hour away. We should have enough time to get there before my guy starts passing out hardcore. The problem is we might have to sleep again when we get across the bridge, or across the boat.
So you're going to start passing out hardcore albums?
Mm-hmm.
Hardcore music? Hardcore drums?
All right, Ryan.
You're going to start passing out hardcore.
Hardcore. Whoa. Sorry there, buddy. Sorry, I was moving stuff around my desk. My phone's falling off here, and I'm trying to get my mouse, my phone, my water, my steering wheel, my Logitech G13. Everything's supposed to be all lined up here, and it wasn't. All right, Chubba, time to turn that off. You need to go to sleep, honey. Okay, that's it, though. Then it's time for bed, because it's late. Beep, beep. That sounds so digital. Oh, man, that was sooner than I thought we'd arrive there. It looked like it was way down the road, but it's right here waiting for us. Look at those pretty skies. It's a nice day. 25 Celsius. I think that's what, about 70, 74, 75, something like that. Gonna play Metroid Prime now, Ryan? Great game. Great games of history. Alright, you better turn that down so I don't get copyright infringement. Like, this section of the video is copyrighted. I'm like, ah. It does, actually. You'd be surprised at how much it tells. Oh my gosh, I totally moofed that one. What? What? Yes. Yeah, I did for the, and I just left it for Borderlands.
Why?
Because that song at the beginning is somebody's song.
But it's licensed by the game.
It doesn't matter. It's not licensed by the game for other people to use it, so they put the kibosh on it. And I don't care. I was fine with it. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I just won't monetize that video. I wanted to see how that video would do. It didn't do super well, but it didn't do bad either. Just like these games do a lot better. People kind of come to my channel for simulator stuff. They used to for World of Tanks, but really the World of Tanks is dying off for me. The last couple of videos I put up have got like 200-300 views, and it's kind of getting to the point where I'm almost considering not doing it anymore because it's not worth the effort. I'd rather just do videos that people are going to watch. So when I put up a farm sim, or farm expert video and I get 3,000 views, or a farm sim video and I get 1,000 views, or a truck sim or Euro Truck Simulator view where I get 1,000 to 2,000 views, why on earth would I do one where I'm getting 300? I'm just not getting the viewership that I need to continue the series. But I have a lot of old viewers and a lot of, people that have been very faithful to this channel and good donators and stuff like that, and I don't know, I can't see ditching them either at the same time, so it's kind of like a dilemma for me, because it's like everybody loves tanks, but they really don't. It's a portion of my viewers like the tank stuff. Crap, it got rid of the weird, I have to like be over the line to get the thing? What? Hey, what?
What's this effect called when it does the screen tearing?
I don't know what you can do to fix that, Ryan. Probably screen tearing is probably what that's called. Or scan lines. Really, I can't sleep in the first bay? I can't sleep in any bay? What the freak? Ah! I mean, I need to sleep. Am I going to have to go I'm probably going to have to drive all the way. There we go. Okay. Alright, so. I wanted to get into the spot. Okay, there we go. I just pulled a little too far forward. So there we go. And we're going to take, hang on, engine off. Nope, that's not it. There we go. We need to shut our lights off. And our O beacons. Didn't remember. Alright, so let's go to sleep. Wake up in the afternoon. We got a driver leveling up. Let's check real quick because I don't remember. Driver manager. We need to see who's doing that. Was Junko.
That's right. This is why that game is rated.
Or Yano. Long distance. Nope, he can keep going. Just looking to make sure everybody's not maxed out. He's almost maxed out on ADR. These guys make some of these guys make some serious money. Pardon me. Sorry. Alright. Headlights on. Beacons up. Truck and drive. Woken up from our nap and let's get underway.
I think space pirates are bugs.
You're trying to think they're what?
I'm starting to think they might be
Space bugs? Space insects. Insects in space. Bugs in space. And so we make the final leg of the journey to the ferry boat. We should get there probably in the middle of the night, I would expect. Set our speed limit at 70. Beautiful evening. Looks like storms are rolling in though. That could be because they're out over the ocean, those clouds.
That'll explain a lot.
What?
So how to set to OpenGL.
Why? Oh no, another booth? Jeez. Alright, well.
You can control PS4 controller.
That's like the Steam controller too.
That's what feels better.
Fine.
Better trackpad.
It is a nice joystick. The PS4 joystick or controller is nice. 69 euros. That's highway robbery. Actually, that's not too bad.
No, it's not highway robbery.
It's like $100 for 10 miles of road.
Highway robbery is when someone comes to your car and takes all your stuff.
That would be the toll booth. Highway
Your stuff and you-
robbery. Does anybody want any spam? I don't know how people eat that stuff. All right. 200 meters to what? End of a speed restriction? Yeah, probably 110. No. And so we're now passing Zance, and we're going to Schiznen. Schasserzin. Shine. Shizen. Snizn. I have to see the sign again. There were just all these like consonants and vowels, but not in any order I recognize. Ooh, cool bridge. Looks like you can actually drive on that too, because that's a yellow line, so maybe when you're going to those other cities, it takes you over those. Pedal. I could never. Schessen? Scheisen? Oh, that's not bad. Pushing the limits there of my Polish/German. Shazam. Yeah, really.
Oh, what the heck?
Sesson? I have no idea. Forget it. What happened?
Turned VSync on it and it immediately sped the emulation up.
Yeah.
And got rid of the tearing.
Well, there you go. You must have to have VSync on. Yeah, the VSync, having it off, will give you screen tears.
It always freezes right before it transfers.
Right before you transform? Well, that must be something with the game then. It might not be. It's a big church back there. That's cool. Why is that? Whoa! Freeway lights came on for night. There's a big smokestack up there in the distance. I thought maybe it was a church at first, but it's looking kind of stacky. And our speed limit's dropping. And we have a roundabout. I hate these. Totally. Looks like we're clear though to go. We're gonna go through the roundabout. Gotta be getting close to the port city here because there's all those docks. Those are the loading cranes for intermodal transports. Intermodal. Really? That's what they call this. Like when you have those containers that pop off the truck trailers and go on boats, those are called intermodals. Same with the... Oh! What the frick? What just happened? That was weird. My truck just came to a complete halt from nothing. Gosh, I hope I didn't damage anything. That sucked. It's really weird. What happened? I need to check the status of the truck, huh?
So they need to remake all of these games.
Nope, no damage.
On the X.
Somebody else has leveled up.
Type of graphic style, so it's even better looking.
Whoa, Pierre just made $21,000.
How much of that do you get?
Or euros, huh?
How much of that do you get?
How much of that do I get? All of it? Gene R made $2,300. Not quite the same.
Rip off your employees like that.
Oops. No, he made a lot of money. They make probably like 30 or 40% of what you make, so, or more.
Yeah,
But you're the truck owner, so. Let's see, 5. So for he's bleeding internally. Dying space pirate. There's the Euro van. The Euro lines. Water taxi. Oh, that's funny. This one doesn't have like a fancy loading ramp. It's like they load it. They must load it for you. Ding ding. Port of call. Yep. Where can I go? Where am I supposed to go? I guess I can only go to Karlskrona. So hopefully I'll come out with a full... Ooh, sweet. I'll come out with a full sleepy. Yep, I do. Alright, so we are now in Sweden. Let's continue on our way to Oslo. Oslo. Not Oswald. No, not to Osland. Oh! Whoa! Yeah, I saw that coming. Alright. So I need to just swing out wider.
I totally saw that coming.
I did actually, but I thought I could maybe make it. That's not good. That sounded terrible. Okay, I just wrecked my truck. I need to... Thankfully they put these Tankensteins here, so I can't get around it. What do they call those? What do they call those things, Ryan? The Henkelstein? Is that what they're called? Those tank things? Remember they used to have those in the rally races? And the cars would run into them and like break in half. Petter Solberg hit one and he was never the same after that. What? I think they're called Henkelsteins. Well, it really hurts when you hit one of those with a car going, 70 kilometers an hour. Like he lost his confidence after that. Alright, so we're good. Let's get back on the road here.
Who was it that was always winning?
Sebastian Loeb. Earlobe. That guy was ridiculous. No, yeah, he was. He was an amazing driver. It just made the sport boring, though. When you have one guy that dominates every single race for 8 years in a row, you kind of kill the sport, It's like, okay. Gee, I wonder who won this week. In first place, Sebastian Loeb. In second place, whatever other guy got lucky enough to get within 7 minutes of Sebastian Loeb's time. If he's lucky, within 7 minutes. Usually not quite. Huh? Yeah, he did. As far as I know, he retired. He became a Le Mans driver. But he was just too good. I don't know how he did it. When he messed up, though, he really messed up. Like, bad. But, in general, he just never messed up. He was like a robot. He would never hit any road obstacles, and that just kept him in the race. But he would just get so far ahead. He was always like, like by the end of a rally, he was usually like 14 to 20 minutes ahead of the cars behind him. I mean, it was just insane. Nobody could keep up with him. And it was great, except for it got boring. Like I said, it ruined the sport for a couple of years. I stopped watching it because of him. I just got bored of watching Sebastian Loeb win every freaking race. He was so good. Okay, so if you guys know anything about rally, or you don't know anything about rally, they have, I think it's either 12 or 14 races. It varies from year to year, but in general, there's only like a handful of races that they race, and there's only one race a month, pretty much. So, and then sometimes like I think they take January off, so they have like 2 races one month. But there's either 12 or 14. Anyway, they the one year he stop! Oh, gosh dang it! I just misshifted and totally pounded the motor. Joint welds. So anyway, the one year he fell off his mountain bike and he broke his arm, I think, or leg or something, and he missed the last 4 races of the season, but he still won the championship. It's like you missed 25% of the races in the year and you still won. He's just too good. It was too good. And he was, I don't want to say he was snotty about it. He was a little bit, like, oui, of course I won. I'm Sebastian Loeb. But yeah, but he was. He actually could live up to it. I think the reason why I didn't like him, the first season, he did cheat to win. Like he changed tires when he wasn't supposed to change tires, and like did it sneakily, like at a spot where they weren't supposed to. But they inspected him and they found out that he had changed his tires when he wasn't supposed to, and so he got caught. And I think that left a bad taste in my mouth. But after that, he didn't cheat, and he still kicked everybody's butt to the curb. And but that kind of started the whole thing off on the wrong foot. So.
Yeah, I can beat you all without cheating.
Right. I think he did get in a fight with one of the other drivers one time. Alright, so now we are en route through the lovely Swedish scenery. This looks like Canada. For those of you that watch some of my Canadian videos, and I need to post the rest of my vacation. I've been too busy with work, so I let it go. But I have more footage of our Canadian vacation. But in that first video when we were driving up to visit my friend, like this totally looks like Canada. Yes, Evelyn. I don't know, hon. In a while, probably. Like a long while. What time is it? 11:07. Yeah, probably not for another hour or two. Though I might go down and play the farm sim after I'm done recording these 2 episodes. Or 1 episode. We'll see. What, Ryan? Yes. No. Why should you? Because you're scared? We'll see, Petey. Little scaredy pea. Yes, he was. Yeah. Once you get to be a teenager, you're not scared of stuff anymore, really. That's not true. You're less scared of things. Yeah, he does.
It just depends on what it is.
You can always tell if Ryan's scared because his eyes get big. He gets big eyes. Yep. No, he doesn't scream. I scream. I'm like, ah! I mean, you guys have seen me play Half-Life. I do some yelling.
I just do the cheese.
I don't like pop-ups. One of these sounds gonna give me a heart attack. I'll be like, oh!
It was just so beautiful. Good. They need to just remake it. All they had to do is just bump the textures up a little bit, and it could look this good. It's literally all I'm doing is just bumping up the filtering and the inter-units, and it looks great.
Yes, Evelyn.
I'm scared, and also another reason why I want to stay away is so I can match you.
Yeah, but the problem is that you're gonna be tired tomorrow because they're gonna get here kind of early. Oh, Mom will be mad at me because you're tired.
And when I wake up and I'm going.
I hate that thing. How'd you do it so fast? Because the PlayStation controller is awesome. She's a parasite queen. Parasite queen, hanging out on the mothership. Nice.
Samus was so stupid. She killed it right above the core reactor, and now the ship's gonna blow up.
Yes, Evelyn.
When does Mom bring us back?
Ping.
When does Mom bring us back?
Mom's gonna bring you back Wednesday so that you can go to church with your friends, and then Thursday night so that you guys, so Soupy can go to church with his friends.
Wednesday.
But the problem is going to be this: she's going to have to take Soupy to that class because I am not going to be here. I'm going to be in Columbus. I won't be back till
Yeah,
late.
Wednesday. So Wednesday, is that when they're coming back? Are we spending the night here?
Well, no, you're supposed to spend the night at Mom's again Wednesday night. She's just going to come here so you guys can go, and then she'll take you guys back home.
Come back here.
What do you mean? Friday.
Remember when I could not beat this part of the game for like
Whenever we come back, it's my turn to sleep with you. We missed our turn.
You're getting it tonight.
No, we missed it.
Oh my gosh, Evelyn, you are so... She wants to sleep in my bed every night.
No, remember? We had
Poor Evelyn, she's so sweet.
when it was our turn.
Like, I take turns. My kids all like to sleep in my bed, but, you know, it's kind of hard to sleep with 8 children in your bed. So, I've got, the girls one night, and then the boys a different night.
But I missed your turn.
Hey, we trade off, but Evelyn's complaining because she missed a turn.
So it's our turn next.
we used to have a hard time with this mission, Dad.
Why is that, Ryan?
Timer when we gotta escape. Where cousin Joe used to hit, he never beat it.
On this game?
Yeah.
I didn't even know he tried to play on this game.
Remember that? Like it was a while back.
Joe's really not a video game player.
I was little.
When we were little, we played games together quite a bit, my cousins.
You guys kept taking turns trying to get past this part. You escaped.
Oh, that's so funny. I don't remember him doing that. That's really kind of funny because he doesn't really play at all.
Dying at the end.
Right.
He wanted to try because he'd beaten Super Metroid.
Oh, he played Super Metroid. That's right.
He was talking about how he liked it, and you were like, oh yeah, this new Metroid or whatever. So you guys played this one. This is my favorite out of them all.
All right, so how long do we have to go before we get there? 8 hours and 23 minutes. I should be able to make it without sleeping. We have 21 hours to finish the job, 8 hours and 38 minutes to the next rest stop. So we're going to have to, unfortunately, speed just a hair. But we should be able to do it. Oh, wait, the speed limit's 70, so we should be fine, actually. We'll be fine. Even if I have to run over a little bit, we'll be all right. Can you turn it down just a hair, Ryan? It's like beep, 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 beep. Sorry, Ryan's got Metroid playing in the background. Double video game night at the Chapman house. Look at that prettiness. We're in the back country of Sweden. Because Swedish people talk with a country accent. No. I'm sure they have a Swedish country accent and a city accent, but
Isn't that weird that it exists?
we wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
We got American.
Well, it's English, but
So we got like, oh, we speak American.
we speak American, yeah. Like we don't say tea time.
We have, you know, it's
Chip,
Southern
chip,
American
pip, pip,
accent.
cheerio.
Then we have like
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I mean, yeah,
I know English people in general don't say that either. What?
we have like we have a Southern American accent, or we have like there's Northern and Southern American accents. I mean,
Well, the English people have tons of different accents too.
it's weird how like
It's a chutney.
just based on the
Yes. Like in Ohio, we tend to be kind of nasal. In Cleveland, we're nasal. But in Columbus, they got a bit of an accent.
Indiana, even though it's not really.
That was my boss, and he was from Columbus. His name was John Wilfong. He's the whole Dayton get screwed again thing. Remember? I tell a story all the time. We were doing this job. It just makes me laugh. Every time I see a sign for Dayton, I scream it out. And it was our own internal, like, okay, so I work for a company called Sarcom, and we were a data integrator. We did all kinds of PC work, and there was a we were going to be doing, and we did an internal upgrade where we changed over from Banyan to Microsoft. We were still using the Banyan system, and they decided it was time to switch over to Microsoft, so they, come on, let me over. He's not going to, is he going to? Yeah, he's going to. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And so anyway, during the migration, they decided that Dayton would be the first place. Oh, by the way, somebody told me, I can't remember who it is now. I think it was Feared Fox, but maybe not. That Centrum means center. So it basically means like the town center. So that's what Centrum is. So if you go straight, you're going to go to the town center. If not, we're heading towards Gothenburg. So anyway, Dayton got picked as the test subject, and so we had problems. Obviously, anytime you do a beta migration, it's like you show up to the first client, you try it out. That's how you iron out your problems, right? Well, something happened with the server, and my friend Steve and I were in the back working on the network cabling, and all of a sudden we hear off of the office place, this lady stands up. She's the manager. She was the manager for the branch, and we'd all met her and stuff early in the day because our John was going over the plan with her, like how we're going to handle the upgrade and all this stuff. I just hear she stands up at her desk. All we hear is, "Dayton gets screwed again." And John, my boss, he's in the closet with us, and he's like, "Uh-oh, I'll be back." So he goes running out there, and it was great because he totally calmed her down. Everything was good by the time he was done talking to her. It was cool to see him like go to work, but John had that real strong. He's like, "Hey, my name's John Wilfong. How you doing?" He was really good at working with people. Huh?
This area reminds me of Ohio.
The Talon overworld reminds you of Ohio? Rainy and gray, yeah. Actually, it's not Ohio, it's just Cleveland.
It's my favorite. Look, this is my favorite.
Yeah, Columbus is a little bit
It's kinda
sunnier.
Like Washington State, which kind of looks like this.
Yeah.
Rainy,
Always
green, and it's
raining
green.
and gray.
It's not always raining and gray in Columbus. They have much less rain than we do.
No, when Alpha right here was in Columbus, Ohio, it's all rainy and
You
it's
said
all
something
gray.
that's true about Ohio. You said if you don't like the weather in Ohio, within 10 minutes.
Roman Atwood. I am not a Roman soldier. The only reason why I don't like Roman Atwood, and he is good at what he does, and I think their vlogs, the vlogs themselves are cute, but he totally exploits his wife to get people to look at his videos, which I don't like that at all. Yeah, she's cute and stuff, but I don't like the fact that he kind of exploits her and makes her,
Thousands of people,
like, to get guys to watch his videos. That's how he does is he shows like pictures of his wife's body. That's not cool. I don't like that at all. I'm not saying she's not cute and stuff, but I think it's inappropriate, and I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it.
I remember
You-
this one too. I'm not listening to
That is one of the first
music, I'm
games to do that.
watching
Yeah, because everyone's watching Roman Atwood right now. Like I said, the videos themselves are usually like totally appropriate. They're cute, and it's like him hanging out with his family and going to the beach and going to the amusement park, and
This is one of the first games to do that I ever played. This, you can compare to Xbox now. Look on the gun.
Yep.
Water effect, and then on the visor when you walk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was very atmospheric.
Sometimes
Metroid was the first game to really describe a good atmosphere. Yes, Evelyn.
Sometimes it's Roman Atwood, his grandparents, and his brother.
They all hang out together?
They're all flying to like the beach.
They're flying to the beach. Beach flying.
There's a huge party full of all room went like outwards, all the outwards.
All the Atwoods, like a family reunion?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our family is so dysfunctional that that will never happen.
There's tons and tons and tons and tons of
My family doesn't do it, and your mom's family doesn't do it, and now that we're split up, like, you guys can have a family reunion, though. You can start a tradition of getting together, and you always should. And I'm sure, Evelyn, you'll head that up, because you are awesome.
What do you mean?
You're just really good at organizing stuff, Cha. And getting people together and caring.
She's gonna make people really mad, though.
Usually the oldest daughter is the one that gets them. No, she won't, because, you know, it'll be nice when you guys get older. You'll see. It seems like families usually stick together pretty well, even when hard times come. And they as long as we don't have an Uncle Joseph in the family, we'll be fine. You are not anything like him, Ryan. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You are not at all like that.
TV, Uncle Joseph threw out the window.
What?
Uncle Joseph threw a kitty out of the window once.
Why?
I don't know, because he's crazy.
Was it okay?
No.
Landed on its feet as a cat.
You said no, and then Ryan said yeah. Was it okay?
I don't know.
What an idiot.
Who told you that story?
What?
Who said that story?
I don't remember who. Was it Mom or Auntie?
I think it was okay. I think it was, he just wanted, like, he didn't throw it far, but still, it's very
He's trying to
mean.
get out of his house.
Oh.
Oh, when you get animals in your house, you get pretty mad at them. Don't you? If it's an animal you don't want in your house.
No.
I wouldn't throw it out the
Maybe it
window.
wasn't-
Maybe. If it was a raccoon or something, I could see throwing it
If
out.
it was his own cat, if it was a stray cat.
It was a stray. Yeah, still. I don't know.
If
If it was like hissing and attacking him, then maybe, yeah.
I would, but if it's a kitty or a
I'd be
dog,
like, die, kitty!
Of course, I'd kick anything out of even humans out of my house, so I don't want them in there.
Oh, this is cool. This is like a way back roads. I think I've been through here before. Look at that.
Why did Uncle Joseph have so many guns?
Because he likes guns. He's a gun enthusiast.
Just like me, I love guns.
I love guns, too.
Ha ha! You only like one.
Right, I know. I still, they're cool.
Yeah, I could have like 10.
You have none. That's the issue here.
None.
You can't be like, hey, you got your guns when you don't
None gun. Oh, no, neutral. There we go. Fix that.
It's not even a good
But I like jackets that Marky likes.
like jackets. Yellow jackets.
Stop it. Come on, I'm going like 2 kilometers an hour. How can I be over revving that high? I guess I am. I'm terrible.
Those heavy coats that are trying to-
Wrong gear.
I like the coats Marky.
It's always better to guess high than low.
Like speaking of, throw you out a window.
No!
Meow.
No!
Yeah, she won't let throw her out the window.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with her not going out the window.
Well, Evelyn, time to go out the window.
See you tomorrow. All right, not too rough, Ryan. What do you think about Ryan, Evelyn?
He's funny.
He's funny. Is he a bully?
No. Well, sometimes.
Sometimes.
I want a puppy. Yeah, can I get a puppy when
Nope.
I'm 13?
Nope.
14?
Nope.
You said I could get a puppy when I'm 14.
No. When this house is all back in order,
Yeah,
and
it will
yeah,
be
maybe
when
when
I'm
you're like
14.
15 or 16,
14.
and I know you'll take care of it, but it goes with you when you go. It's not staying.
I can. What?
When you get married or whatever, go to college. You can't take a dog to college. Dang it. It's going to be my dog is what it's going to end up being.
No, it'll be mine. It'll sleep in my room and I'll cuddle it at night.
Yeah, until you move out is what I'm saying. Like at some point you're going to go to college or you're going to get married or whatever you
No,
decide
no,
to
no.
do.
When I go to college, you'll keep the dog because I can't.
Right,
leave.
which is just going to end up being my dog.
And
Want
then,
the dog?
and then I'll
Yeah, you
bring
can have
it,
a dog in
and
10
I'll
years.
bring it, and I'll bring it.
How old are you?
No, Daddy said I can get it when I'm like 14 or 15.
How old is she? 8?
Yeah, 9.
9, so you can have one in...
I just shifted into neutral. That was a beautiful thing.
14.
In 15, you can have a pet.
And then I
There you
can
go.
bring it when I get married. I'll bring it if it lives that long. If it lives till I'm like.
Wow, I'm rolling up to
college.
80 kilometers an hour.
Maybe I'll still be in the house by that point.
I don't think my
There we go.
doggy will live
Hopefully
until
I
I'm
can
in.
move out in the next,
Dad,
like,
do you think
5
my
years.
dog will live until I'm in college?
Yeah.
No. You're gonna end up stepping on it. It's gonna be her sad.
Dogs live about 13 years in general, 12 to 13 years.
And when I get married, if I still have, I'll.
He'll be an old dog by then.
Ooh, ow, ooh.
That's once again, that's the hardest thing. I have a hard time with
I'll
dogs.
have it until it dies.
Because it's just sad when
I'll
they die.
have it as a baby
It kills me
when
every
it's
time.
just born.
Why? It's a dog.
I have
I know. I hate it. I want them to live as long as I do. I don't want them to die. I hate that.
Daddy.
You're
Oh.
gonna die too eventually.
I know that I'm going to die eventually. That's not. I won't be sad when I'm dead. I'll be dead. I'll be like, yay, I'm dead in heaven. Here we go.
Dad.
What?
See, I'll have it as a baby, and then when it's older, I'll be older and married, and I'll still
I'll
have
be
my
sad when
puppy.
Puppy.
You can't stay sad about things. You just gotta get over it.
I know you do, but or I can just not have a dog and not have to be sad when it dies. It's hard. That's the right. I hate when when my dogs die.
I smacked you. What?
Like a year ago, and I'm still
I still miss Patchy. She was the best dog ever,
Oh
man.
my. Okay, that's a.
I've done that before.
Yes, Mackie.
Never in your face though. So the
She's
back
such a
of your
sweetie.
head, the hard spot.
Uh-oh. What's that? Check that, please. Amber alert. Oh. It's whatever.
What is that?
Somebody just got kidnapped. That sucks.
Or kidnapped.
Yeah. Too bad that doesn't go off when there's a tornado.
Speaking of what app is that? Because there's the alert app.
Daddy,
I don't
what
know.
if it was one of
Oh
us?
my
Or
gosh.
one of our neighbors.
How
What?
many different things is Mark gonna send me? He just needs to decide on a uniform and buy it. He's got
He can't. That's what Mark does. Is he likes to look at
Who was
uniforms and buy them.
kidnapped and where was
Mark
it?
has like 400 different
Daddy,
uniforms.
where was it? Like,
I don't know, but it's a black Ford Escort
Black Ford Escort.
or
Let's go.
black Ford.
I want to do that as a living, as a hobby. We all stay
Catch
here,
am- catch Amber Alerts?
Get a car and just go after people like that.
The
Go
kidnapped
after
kids.
people,
Yeah,
go
that'd be great.
Go after pedophiles, runaway, escapees.
Yeah, that's cool.
what if it was someone in our
I just try to
neighborhood?
bring them in and be like, yep, here's a guy, here's the money.
Like the movie Seven.
Yeah, is it safe?
Never seen that.
I haven't seen that movie either, and I probably never will.
Brunswick,
Oh, wait.
Ohio. Brunswick, where's that?
Oh, that's sad. It's close.
That's close. It's like 25, 30 minutes away.
But where is that? Does anyone
Up
know?
the street.
That way, right?
Yeah, but
Right. I think.
about 20 minutes.
North. North of us?
20 minutes north.
Which is that way, correct? That north is that way?
No.
Where's that way? It's like that
Nope.
direction, isn't it?
Nope.
Really? North's that way?
Yep. Or straight out. Yeah.
Do we
Ah!
know anyone who
Okay, I'm trying to drive here, Ryan.
Do we know anyone who lives there, Daddy?
Who lives in Brunswick? Yeah, we know lots of people that live in Brunswick.
We used to know a lot of people. Most people don't live in Brunswick anymore.
Yeah, they all moved.
I think the only people we know that might live in Brunswick are like the Dailies.
And Mark Morado lives like right on the border.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, the Dailies live in Dailies live in Strongsville, Ryan. Just goes Medina, Brunswick,
How many
Strongsville.
people do we know that live there?
Not a ton. I mean, most people live in Medina or Strongsville. Brunswick's kind of between the two. Can you rub my shoulders for a sec, P?
Smack him in the back of him.
Smack him, yak him. This is a longer drive than I thought it would be. This is gonna be like a
Daddy,
3-hour-long episode. Yes, honey.
I didn't know people got kidnapped in Medina.
I like this. This is all back roads, though.
What is the app you use?
What app? For Amber Alert?
Yeah, for
I think the
yours.
phone just does it. I didn't install any app.
People got kidnapped here. I thought it was only in Cleveland.
Only in Cleveland.
What if someone kidnaps us?
I hope that never happens, Evelyn. I mean, just first of all, if
What if-
you don't ever get in the car with anybody you don't know, stay away from people you don't know. I mean, it's just really scream, yell, and fight. Bite, kick, and kick.
But what if he shoots me?
You'll be dead.
Sometimes that's better than being kidnapped.
Oh my-
Don't worry, Mark and I will come get you if anything happens.
Yeah, but what if I die before you can get me?
We'll avenge your death. We'll avenge you.
I don't need that meat.
Get rid of them for you. You know the laws of equivalent exchange. You take a life, you lose a life. I live by those. Those are
Like
words
that,
for the
Daddy,
laws.
like that one
Yeah.
girl
I made it. Haha.
who lost her. What?
Not appropriate. Yes?
That's my law of life, is living by equivalent exchange.
Okay, Ryan.
But if you take something, you must always give something.
You must give something in return. Your life.
Take a life, you lose your
Different Stokes to rule the world. Yes, it does. It takes different Stokes to rule the world. You love the what exchange? All right, Ryan. Oops. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist. That's right. I knew you were playing that from some cartoon.
actual thing. Actually, I found out.
Rub my
Dates back before.
Furious rub my neck and I'm driving all over the road.
It's an alchemist thing.
drive all over
Like
the
an actual
road.
alchemist thing.
Wow. It's actual alchemy, which is not a real thing, but
It is.
well, I mean, it was
It's different, but
it was an attempt,
the point is
but
that
it's
alchemy exists.
it exists,
And
yes,
that's the reason we have
as a
SDA.
religion.
If alchemy didn't exist, we would not have SDA.
Well, that's a good point. We learned how yeah, they look at this huge bridge.
Yeah, it's impossible to.
Actually, we need to get a screenshot for this episode, so I sense screenshot detection. Photo studio, right? Photo mode. What's the matter, Pee-wee?
All the doors locked.
Poor little Pee-wee. Nothing to be scared of, P.
Nope.
Yeah, Brent's look this close. What if he comes down here?
No,
He's
it's
already
not.
got his person.
Yeah, they got the person they were going after, I guess.
Why do that? Wait.
Thunderstorms and tornado, flood.
How'd you-
Wind and fire, hurricane.
How
Why?
did-
I want the field of view to be tight.
how did you get
Oh, but that's not
kidnapped,
really what I wanted.
people?
Okay, so how do I do this without... Oh, I have to keep going back. That's how I do it, right?
They grab him by the mouth and face so they can't scream, and then they tie you up.
It's
Put you in
horrible.
the trunk. It's a horrible way to go.
Oh, well, whatever. It's just that's how it is.
Anyone that has ever been kidnapped or come close to being kidnapped?
Sweet. Okay, let's continue our journey
Go make sure all the
as we go
doors
across
are
the big
locked.
bridge.
Look at who comes up.
Ew.
So I'd like to make my way back to Stevengard or whatever. To Savengard. And meet a beautiful blonde girl whose name is Gerder. And a brother named Sven. Sven and Gerder. But in this reality, Gerder won't be married. She'll be my wife. I'll be like, wash your face, Gerder. You're looking kind of dirty like everybody else in Skyrim. Yes?
I'm scared.
Of...
People getting kidnapped.
Well, no one's going to come into the house and kidnap you, Evelyn. There's too many people here. You have a shell of protection around you. Yeah, besides, I'm not involved in the mafia, so...
Why do they want to kidnap people?
I don't know. Usually it's just weird people with mental problems. Or on drugs.
So they just cover your mouth.
A lot of times it's actually parents wanting their kids not to be involved with another parent. So, like, in a divorce situation, sometimes one parent will kidnap the children and take them away so the other parent can't be around them. That usually doesn't go for very long, though. You know, but that stuff does happen. Sometimes
So
people are...
how does it give you a, how do you
Quit clicking!
how does it give you alert if someone's kidnapped?
Well, the phone is tied into the network. You know, it's tied into a local cell tower, and so if somebody gets kidnapped, the police, you know, call the phone company and say, you know, put out a bulletin. We're looking for a black, you know, Ford Bronco.
What's a black Ford Bronco?
Well, they tell you the type. That's the type of car. A Ford is a truck, and you know, a Ford is a brand, and the Bronco is like a pickup truck, but with a back. And then they say, you know, license plate number, whatever, if they know the license plate, and they'll say, you know, kidnapping, you know, suspect. So the people that are driving along the road can look at the cars around them. Your phone goes, burp, and you look at it and go, oh, there's a Ford Bronco that's, and you see a black Ford Bronco driving down the freeway, and then you call the cops and say, hey, look, I just saw this Bronco that you're talking about, you know. And then,
What if it's a different one?
and then the cops have a tip-off. What?
What if it's a
Stop
different
clicking.
one?
Different one what?
A different person.
Well, then they just let them go.
How do they?
But at least that way they're looking, you know. I want to try this. In the old version of the game, you could just drive through the Easy Pass lane. Let's see if Auto Pass works or if I get a fine. No, it does it. Cool. So you don't have to go through the booth. You can just go through the Auto Pass. But I might have hit that booth a little fast. I think you're supposed to go 30 there. I was going like 90.
Why would you care?
Why would I care about what?
Because what if they hurt you?
Well, I wouldn't want them to take my daughter. So if I saw somebody who was kidnapping their daughter, I'm not going to stop them, but I'm going to follow them and call the police and help the police catch them. Right? Usually if you can catch somebody within the first couple minutes, you can catch them. But if they get away for more than that, you know, a lot of times they get away for a while. Sometimes they get caught, sometimes they don't. Sad that's the world we live in, you know.
How do people kidnap? Do they like break into?
No, usually somebody's walking on the street or something, or in a store. Somebody will come in and say, "Hey, kid, you want some candy?" Yeah, here, come over to my car. You know, and you get by the car and they throw you in and drive off. That's why we always tell you never to talk to people you don't know, and if somebody tells you to help them, at their car, you never leave the store. You find us first.
We talked to this girl that walks down here. She has a little puppy and she's really nice.
Yeah. Well, somebody that's in your neighborhood walking is not a problem. It's somebody that drives up in a car and is like, "Hey, come here, kid." You stay away from them.
Look, they chase you.
Say, "I'll get my daddy."
What if they chase you when you try to run?
Run into the house and start screaming. Seriously. Somebody gets out of their car and starts coming after you. You start screaming at the top of your lungs and you run away as fast as you can. You get into the house. You find Ryan wherever he is.
What about you?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if I'm not home and Ryan's home, how are we doing on time? I've got 2 hours and 7 minutes left, and I've got, oh no, I'm gonna,
She'll walk down here.
But we have 14 hours, so we could actually stop and sleep, though I'm just gonna keep going.
With her puppy, she likes,
Stop clicking.
The puppy likes to come down and like.
Evelyn's learning how to snap her fingers, and so now she's like walking around like SpongeBob. Remember that when they were snapping their fingers? Scooter's like, "Stop it!"
Daddy, like that person who lives up the street that moved in is a bad person.
Yeah.
You think that person could be the one who done it?
No. Probably not.
How do you think?
Usually once they've been caught, they don't do it again.
Has he been caught before?
Yeah, that's how we know. Somebody that has that denotation has been caught and judged by a judge to be an offender. And once you're a sexual offender, you're forever on that list. So then all your neighbors know what you've done. And
So he kidnapped kids.
I don't know if he kidnapped somebody, but yeah, I mean, let's not get into the gory details. But yeah, I mean, it's not a good thing.
People.
No, I mean, he might have kidnapped somebody or just hurt somebody in ways that are just bad, And this is kind of getting into a dark topic here, Evelyn. Let's move on here.
No.
Just know you stay away from anybody but me and Ryan, and that's pretty much it. And Mark, don't ever get in a car with somebody you don't know, or even a neighbor, unless you talk to us first and we talk to them, and we've all had communications. You never help. I can't find my puppy. Never. Nope. Too bad. I'll get my dad. He can help you. Let's get over here. So we are crossing now through the mountains. I believe that means that we are moving into the Norway region. Uh-oh.
Like, when we're screaming out their name and calling for them, they just sit somewhere quiet and don't answer.
Okay. Dang. Yeah, that makes me nervous too when they don't answer. That's why I always...
They sit in the corner and don't answer, something like that, or they're outside.
Go through the auto pass. Save some time there. And we're back up to speed. 73. I'm 73 miles old, or kilometers an hour. This is my old man voice. I wonder if I'll talk like that when I'm an old man. Probably not. Somehow I'll pick up an English accent along the way. Crazy people. We had a dude at our church once, and I think he was, obviously he's a little nuts. And he just, all of a sudden one day he just had like a Scottish accent. And we're like, he's like, yeah, well, or from Irish or something like that. I think he was Irish. He's like, well, I'm from West Virginia, and my folks are from the... And my folks are from northeastern Wisconsin. And with the two of them together, I kind of sound like I'm Irish. And we're like, no, dude, that's just bunk.
What happened?
Then we found out his brother had like severe mental handicap, and we're like, oh, that would explain some things. He was a real nice guy, but no, just like one day he just started like praying like he was Albert Finney, and then next thing you know, he's talking all the time with his Irish accent. Because once you do that in front of everybody, how do you back out? I'm like, dude, I remember you from like 3 months ago, and you didn't have an Irish accent from back then. What? What?
Daddy, wait, what does that mean? Like, so weird.
Like his brother had some like major mental
So he
problems.
couldn't walk at all?
No, like just had issues. Like he had to just didn't think straight. I guess would be the way I could. That's the way I could put it.
So what happened at church?
I just told you what happened.
At our old church?
Were you not listening?
At our old church?
Yeah, at our old church. This was years ago. You would not remember. You probably were like a year old or younger.
There's this old man.
No, he was a kid. He was like 20. Oh no. I haven't found anywhere. This is the problem. When you get into Norway, there's like nowhere to stop to sleep.
He talked normal, and then one day he just started.
So one day he had an Irish accent.
How?
It was. I don't know. It was really weird.
Now, once you start talking like that in front of everyone, then you can't back out.
Yeah, like what do you do? Then you like all of a sudden don't have it again. Yeah, it was weird. Nutty people. I think we're getting close.
Can we talk like that forever?
Until I didn't see him anymore.
What if he still talks?
I don't know if he does or not. He probably met a new group of friends. Everybody else thought he was weird and stopped talking to him, and then never did that again. Like, oh, I guess I can't do that. I know I'm getting tired. Where am I going to rest? There's nowhere around here to rest. There's no rest stops.
Is he alive?
He's alive. Yeah, I mean, the guy was like, he's like 10 years younger than me at least.
What if he had cancer?
He doesn't have cancer.
How do you know? You never seen
He doesn't have cancer, Evelyn. He has brain problems. Well, maybe he did. Maybe it was a tumor or something. I don't know. That can do some strange things, but usually more when you have a brain tumor, you kind of like forget things. And
I don't like that.
I know. Aunt Martha died of a brain tumor. I don't know if you... Do you remember Aunt Martha?
Wait, which one was she?
From Kansas? She's super, super sweet.
Oh yeah. Isn't she one who lived with our cousin?
Andrea?
No. Our cousin, remember? What's her name?
Sarah?
No, the little girl.
The little girl?
Yeah, our cousin.
You don't have any cousins.
Yeah, I do. The little girl, remember?
I was
Is it my
No, I don't. A cousin who's your age, none of my in-laws have children. They-
Remember Aunt Martha, and then the girl, her girl or whatever, her sister, I don't know. She had a daughter.
She was your age?
She was like my age.
No. Oh, no. That's no. That's
It's like cousin.
that's the Harmony.
Cousin.
And that was Abby. Yeah. No. Different family. They're from nearby, like Bay Village.
Yeah, but we had Aunt Martha there.
No, Aunt Martha might have come and visited there, but Aunt Martha's from Kansas, like where Patrick used to live.
Aunt Martha was really old, and
Yes.
She couldn't like really talk, and she would forget things a lot.
No. That was Aunt Elsie. Oh my gosh. Never mind. The story's gotten way out of control.
Okay, so that's Aunt Elsie.
That was Aunt Elsie.
And then Aunt Martha.
I think she is still alive, but Aunt Elsie had Alzheimer's, and so she couldn't remember anything.
Like, she
Well, this is interesting.
So,
See, this is what they do, and now I'm gonna lose like millions of dollars because I'm not gonna be able to find a place to sleep, and I'm gonna keep getting that stupid fine.
every time we would go over,
Oops, I missed.
Every couple of minutes, she'd be like, "Oh, you're here. Hi."
Yeah, right. That's what Alzheimer's does. No, Aunt Martha actually died because of her tumor. It wasn't. It wasn't, I can't remember who you are. It was.
Else?
All right, so here we go. Nice, huge chunk of change there. 47,000 euros. And we are now a master. In a minute, Evelyn, please. We're going to do the final fragile cargo bonus. Next thing we'll do is, once again, eco, because I'm not a liker of stuff. No, I don't like the just-in-time deliveries. Obviously, in this one, I barely made it on time. I need to find a bed. Let's look at a map. We need to find the nearest place that we can sleep. There are none. It's like an hour down the road. That's a beautiful thing. We need to go here. Got a half an hour drive. I'm literally gonna get the you know what find out of me. I'm gonna have like every dollar of mine that I just made taken away. They're gonna start finding me huge fines. I believe this sucks. We're gonna just have to go like full speed there. Like a maniac, speeding a fence. I hate when they do that. I wish. That's the only thing I don't like about Norway. There's just no places to sleep. But maybe that's really how it is. I don't know. Maybe that was when they were doing the research for this. They're like, what's one thing that Norway is notorious for? Why truckers can never find anywhere to sleep. Oh, 12 speeds, okay. And I'm going to get a ticket too because I'm like way freaking speeding. Guess 90's probably fast enough. I don't want to go much faster than that because I don't want to. I'm 30 kilometers an hour over the speed limit. 60 through here. That's cool. There's a city down there. All right, we're almost there. Good. Can we rest area coming up here? Where is it?
Daddy,
Yes, Evelyn.
oh. If you take life, you lose
No. Ryan and his laws of Hammurabi. Oh, Ryan.
life. Wow.
Ye of whatever he is.
Why is that bad, Daddy?
Ye of just revengeance. All right. Eek, get some gas. Fill it up. I know. Shut the truck off. Frick the.
Why is that bad?
What?
That he said,
A life for a life? Well,
if you lose a life,
biblically speaking, the Bible says, "Vengeance is mine," saith the Lord.
if you take
Which
life,
means,
you lose life.
who's vengeance? Who does that belong to? You?
Yeah.
No, God. You let God take care of it. Ah! $300. That's not so bad. I spent $300. We got it there without having to stop. Was it worth it? Probably not, but whatever. Getting some rest. Oh, we look up to a lovely morning. All right, folks, I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Wait, what happened there? What was going on here? Something looked like it. I didn't fill up all the way? What a bummer. Okay. So anyway, I'm glad to have you guys here as part of my channel. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to thumbs up. And if you really like what you see, donations are always appreciated. Now, if you're in Europe, I don't think you can donate. I tried doing it from Canada, and my friend and I were messing around with it, and Canadians can't even donate to my channel. So I think you have to be in the U.S., but whatever. Not the end of the world. The show will go on. I love having you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying these series of truck games. This is a great game. It is probably, between this and American Truck Simulator, I just love these games. I'm having so much fun playing. So I'm glad you guys like to watch them because, I mean, literally, I get probably 700 to 1,500 views per truck sim video, which shocks me, but I love it. So anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. Glad you guys are part of my channel. See you for the next exciting episode of Euro Truck Simulator 2.
I'm driving today.
Good night. Say good night, John.
Night.
Say
Good
bye.
night. Bye.
Bye.